Good morning you guys, it's Karen and I'm here again to talk about a straightener, but this time it's to tell you that I love it and that I think this is probably a dupe for the L'Oreal Steampod. You guys know I have been trying straighteners. What happened was my straighteners felt like they were dragging a bit through my hair. I wasn't sure, I was just like, oh, they don't seem as smooth as they used to be. And so I got the Dyson cordless one and I did a review of that for you and it was no good and I sent it back. And then I thought I'd try the Babyless cordless one, but it didn't work properly, so I sent it back. And then I thought I would try this. This one was £59.99. The reason I didn't go straight for the L'Oreal Steampod is I know that L'Oreal aren't a cruelty-free company. Bellissima, I have used a hairdryer of theirs before and something else that I can't think of, but they appear to be cruelty-free, so there's definitely more chance of these being cruelty-free than L'Oreal. And also they are less than a quarter of a price. These are £59.99. The L'Oreal Steampod is £224, so very expensive. This one also looked to be a bit more lightweight, to be honest, and it had really good reviews. I got this one from Amazon. So I ordered it and thought, let me give it a go. And as soon as I used it, I absolutely loved it. So I thought I'd come and show you. This has, it says that it's got a 1.8 metre lead. It's not that long, I don't think. It's only sitting like arm's length away from me, plugged in. So it's not a very long cord. The heat up is about, I think I counted it this morning rather than doing a timer, and I think I made it about 45 seconds, something like that, 30 to 45 seconds. There are three temperatures. You've got 170, 200 and 230. The button is on the side, which I really like. I don't like it when you have to put your hands inside to switch it on. There is an auto shut off on this, but it is not for 60 minutes. So I don't know what I think about that. I feel like it should be in less than, you know, if it's not in use for 10 minutes maybe or 5 minutes, but 60 minutes, I'm not sure what I think about that. It gets 4 out of 5 stars on Amazon, and these are ceramic plates that you've got here, and then there's little holes all down the middle where the steam comes out. The way that you use the steam, there's this clip-on compartment which I'll show you in my demo, and you close the plates and can use it without the steam, just touching the plates together like so, and then to get the steam to come out you press it again like so, and that there's a little button in there, that's your steam button, so you would press that and that makes the steam come out, but obviously it needs to be hot when you're doing that. That did cool down pretty quickly, I have to say. So I'll pop the demo in now for you to see. Okay, so like I said, I've only ever used it on the lowest, on the 170. And to get the steam, you can use it without the steam by just closing the plates like so. So you just touch the plates together. But to get the steam, you actually press it in, and that's when the steam comes out. So I will get started. I'm not using any product, any heat protection product at all. Didn't actually hear the steam coming out there. Let's try again. Now you do have to put quite a bit of pressure on this to get the steam to come out, because like I said, if you just put the plates together, that's just the normal straightening. So you have to, so that would be normal straightening, and then you have to sort of press them a bit more. And as you go along, the steam starts getting a bit more, it comes out a bit easier, you know, I guess the water heats up maybe, or I don't know. Yeah, it's coming out easy now. That's pretty much about all I actually straighten of my hair, to be honest. You can see the difference in length, how much it's straightened it. This is where the kinks are. These are the bits that I'm sort of straightening it for, to get these sort of kinks out. Somebody making a snowman outside the window. So cute. The little boy looks so excited. See if that's got those kinks out first time. Yeah, it has. Do you know, with my hair being straighter, I don't know whether I said this last time, I feel like I can see my greys more. I definitely feel like it shows my greys more. My hair definitely needs a wash, by the way. It is hair washing day today for sure. It feels really greasy. There's just some products I use that my hair doesn't last as long without being washed. Hopefully that gives you an idea of how this looks being used, and I think I'll put the title as L'Oreal Steampod Dupe ? Because obviously, having not used the Steampod, I can't 100% say that this is a dupe, but it is a really good straightener. The steam does come out. It is a steam straightener, as is the L'Oreal Steampod. The L'Oreal Steampod seems to have anodized plates, and it goes to 10 degrees higher. It goes to 210, whereas this goes to, oh no, mind you, I think this was 230. Actually, no, this one goes higher. I don't think you necessarily need it that high, to be honest with you. But I can tell you that this works really, really well. I have been using this for a week now. I've used it only a couple of times, and the reason I've only used it a couple of times and why I love it so much is, firstly, I love the idea of steam, and it seems to say that steam is better for your hair, and certainly my hair doesn't feel at all dry after using this. And I do find sometimes using a straightener, because I use them just on the sides, I can feel that these bits of my hair normally feel quite dry, and it hasn't felt that way at all using this. Obviously it will need to be used over time to find out if my hair isn't as, you know, if there isn't as many split ends and as much damage. The main thing that impressed me, and I have not had this ever with any straightener, is how long my hair stayed straight. So I straighten the sides, like I said, and then normally as soon as I finished, say, doing a video or whatever, I will take this little thing out of my hair, especially in winter, because I'm going to wear, you know, a warm hat when I'm going out or whatever, or I will tie my hair up in an elastic band, the whole of it. And if my hair's down, this is what I'll do. I'll put it behind my ears, and that's why there's always like a kink in it here, on both sides normally. And so normally, despite straightening my hair for any event, even with sort of humidity and whatnot, it goes back to having kinks in it and to not being straight. But this, I had, the following day, I woke up and was already like, wow, my hair is still as straight as when I straightened it. Despite me having it behind my ears, I couldn't see where there was a kink. But I then had a bath, and I put my hair up in the ponytail, and I sort of, you know, it gets moved all sorts of ways, and it gets wrapped around, you know. And after that, it still looked the same as well. So I have never had that happen with a straightener ever before. My hair is so stubborn. I haven't ever found a way to get curls to stay in my hair, as you guys know. It doesn't matter what product I use, whether my hair is newly washed or a week old or whatever. Even on my wedding day, I had to have my hair done again in the middle of the day because it was almost straight. And I knew that was going to be the case. And it's sort of been the same with straightening it. You know, I can straighten it, but it just sort of is stubborn and goes back into any way you know, remove what you've done to it. And so that for me is the most impressive thing about this. It feels really nice to use. I don't feel like I have to constantly go over it. I know that with my Cloud 9s, I do feel like I have to go over quite a few times, and especially you saw me getting that kink out there. I sometimes have to keep on going over that maybe 4 times before I can get the kink out, but it came out immediately with using the steam. The only downside I would say to this is, I've said this about the Dyson one being heavy. This one is not heavy at all, but if I used this, if I was somebody that needed to use a straightener on my whole head of hair, I would find it quite hard to constantly hold it in. It's actually, you have to put some force on it to hold that steam button in. That's the only thing I would say. You might not want to use steam on the whole head of hair. You know, you might straighten most of it and then any stubborn bits just use the steam. But if you wanted to use the steam on the whole head of hair, it does take a bit to hold it in to get enough steam coming out. And I think that would tire out my elbows. I know it would. So if you've got any sort of joint problems and you want to use this for your whole head of hair and you've got, you know, medium to long hair, that might be an issue. But that's the only downside I can think of this. So that is everything. I just wanted to come and tell you about it. I'm so excited when I find something that is inexpensive but really, really good, you know. And obviously, having tried the Dyson cordless, the Babyless cordless, I've also actually tried somebody's GHD Platinum in the past, and I had got maybe a year ago or something the GHD Gold, and tried that and wasn't impressed. So I've tried all of the GHDs, I've tried the Cloud 9, the Babyless, you know, a lot of the most popular straighteners out there, and these are the best I have used bar none. So I hope that was useful to you. Let me know if you get it, if you try it, or if you've already got it and tried it. There's a lot of cheap versions out there. You know, there's a lot of other ones that look okay, but these ones had the best reviews. They had a 4.4 out of 5. There was only, I think 1% was a low star review, and that they obviously just got a faulty one. So let me tell you what makeup I'm wearing. I have got on the Laura Mercier Silk Cream Finish. I've forgotten the name, but I haven't used it for so long. Silk Cream Finish foundation in, yeah, can't remember the number, but I think it's 06, but I'll put it in the description anyway. That's the foundation. On my eyes is the Morphe Vintage Rose palette, which I noticed is now for sale again. It was out of stock for a while, but it is for sale again, so I'll make sure I link that. It's a beautiful palette. On my cheeks is a blush by ELF. I've just bought, it's a little pot of, it's called Putty, I think, Putty blush, but there's no colour on it, so I'll need to look that up, and I'll put that in the description for you as well. And on my lips is Stila liquid lipstick in, I was going to say patina, it's not patina, it's Perla. Goodness, it's a surprise that I get anything right, really, isn't it? I'm always saying the wrong names for things. Yeah, that's everything. Thank you so much, and I will speak to you again soon.